shine bright like a diamond. My face is so shiny. I just want to say massive thank you to each and every one of you for staying on this channel despite how busy I've been. You see, before I used to work part-time, so I had a lot more time to do tarot and, you know, focus on tarot. Now it's like I barely have time. The energy is literally being drained from me. In fact, doing tarot actually makes me a lot happier compared to coming back home from work. I love my job, but it's very stressful. Let's just be real, okay? But regardless, I'm back. And I just thought I'd do a really quick video. So I'm not really going to promote Rose Forever right now or Otter Spirit. However, I am going to take the time to let you know that voting has come to a close. And if you haven't already, feel free to donate to the Salama School for the Blind in Kampala, Uganda. I'm going to be asking for donations until next Wednesday because that will also come to a close by then. Also, I did a video on Rappers Versus channel. It's more like a freestyle of my song 1 AM. So feel free to check it out. If you are new here, the description link is below. And I'm trying to let you guys know if you guys need to know anything else. I did upload a video called Slytherin featuring another artist called Majesty Kingdom. It's on private now, so I might have removed the link, but I might re-put it. So if I do re-put it, feel free to go in the description link. It might be there. I don't know. Okay. If you hear anything in the background, that's just my eldest son. Okay. So with that being said, let's get started. Okay. So, oh yeah, I forgot to say, guys, if you're new here, I have another channel called Awkward Confidence. Feel free to have a browse. If you end up liking it, then feel free to subscribe. I also have another channel called Gemini Empress Collective, where I just post collective readings as and whenever I feel like it. And I've recently just uploaded one there. So 3 piles, okay? My readings are getting shorter and shorter, but don't worry, it's not always gonna be that way. I'm trying to look at the timestamp. Okay, it's not gonna let me. So pile 1 is recovery. Oh, I don't know if you guys can see recovery. Pile 2 is yes. Pile 3 is within the next few weeks. Guys, my hands are dirty. I think I've explained why. I'm very unhinged as a person. I think if you guys have been here for a long time, you guys know how chaotic I am. But with that being said, you guys have 3 piles. Feel free to choose the pile that calls out to you. Okay, I'm gonna start. So pile 1, you guys chose recovery. Okay, so what's the gossip on you? We have liberation. We have King of Pentacles, which is earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have the devil. And then, oh yeah, that's Capricorn energy, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we have more Capricorn, literally. And then we have they love you. So what's the gossip on you? Oh, I feel like this, I'm gonna relate to this pile, you know? I feel like that's my pile because the gossip is you guys are very busy. You guys are workaholics, okay? King of Pentacles is financially sound, financially stable, but the thing is they work really hard, so that's why they're financially stable. They're not out here living a soft life, they're out here more in their masculine energy. So even if you're a woman watching this is more like being busy, you know, booked and busy, especially with this Capricorn energy with the devil card. Like I do feel like the gossip is that you just don't have time for anything else. You're always working 24/7. You just don't even have the time, you know? And me personally, I could relate to that because some people feel like, you know, you get those people where like they're offended if you don't catch up with them or if you don't talk to them, but then you're not even thinking about anything but your priorities, your responsibilities. And in their mind, they think, oh, they're just avoiding me, you know, I'm going to try and avoid them. And then it's a bit awkward because sometimes you don't notice until they say, oh my God, you haven't talked to me, you know? So, sorry, that was very specific. It's because, yeah, I feel like I can relate to this pile. So the word on the street is you guys are very busy. Hustlers, very consistent. Your work ethic, immaculate, but very busy. Hard to get access to, okay? With the Capricorn, you're devoted to your money and your money alone. If it ain't money, wrong number, okay? But we do have they love you. So the gossip is everyone does see that, you know, you're booked and busy, you got things going on. So it's like, it's not personal. However, people appreciate the fact that whenever you do have time, you do take the time. However, people just wish that they had more time. It's almost like the less available you are, the more people want you, okay? The more like you're very hard to access, the more people really want to get in touch with you because they feel like, wow, you must be living a great life if, you know, you're here, you're there. But the truth is, you're just busy. you just may be drained, you know. I don't want to project, but that's how I feel. Like I feel very drained after work. No matter how much I love my work, it does come with its stress. So, you know, it is what it is. But you guys, if you're out there, you could relate to me as well. So this could be our pile, right? But we have liberation though. So the gossip is people feel like you have the freedom to do certain things that you want to do. So it's kind of like, even though you're booked and busy, even if you have a lot of work to do and responsibilities to have, people feel like because of that, you're able to earn money. And through earning that money, you're able to afford the things that give you some sort of comfort, some sort of freedom, okay? So me personally, like being a Londoner, right? If someone has a car, that's considered a luxury because most people just be line biking it, going on trains, going on buses, you know, like that's just like the typical thing. It's like when you see someone driving, it's like, okay, that, wow, you know, like they have that luxury. It may not seem that much of a luxury in other places. In America, for example, like a lot of children that I know are like 16, you know, like everyone gets their car 316, you know. That's not the norm here. It's really not the norm here. Most people get a car when they're like adults, like when they're grown, you know. So it's like, if you can afford to buy something like that, then people are like, okay, because you work hard, you're able to give yourself some form of comfortability, like having a car, for example, you know, or having a house, or some sort of like, say for example, in my case, like having childcare. Okay, cool. I get me time. I get some time to focus on my work, etc. You know, whereas some people may feel like, oh, it's more expensive to get childcare. I'd rather just stay home. You know, so yeah, people feel like your life allows you to have liberation. So even if you are busy though, some people do feel like you are selective. It's like you're busy, but you still have time for the things that you love to do. So say for example, if you love to go and have a spa day, you love to get your nails done, you love to get your hair done, or you love to just sleep and just enjoy life, or travel, for example. People see you as liberated because of that, and that's because you're booked and busy. That's because you put the work in. Some people may consider this because of your work ethic, and some people may consider this because, oh, you're just lucky, you know? We do have recovery though, so this is your advice. Take a break when you need to take a break, because honey, mental health is no joke and your physical health is no joke. Don't overwork yourself because of money, because when you drop down or if you drop down, your body will remind you that you are a human being and you are not a robot, okay? That's something that I'm also gonna take with me, because I strongly feel like I'm gonna relate to part one, okay? So yeah, you need to take a rest when you need to take a rest. Maybe some of you guys don't know what rest is. Rest? Who? Where? I don't know her, you know? But it's okay to take a rest. So that's the word on the street for part number one. I'm gonna move on to part number two. If you guys want a personal reading, just email me. I actually have to catch up with that as well. And if you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. I literally just uploaded a personal, private, members only video, okay? And it's what is hidden from you. Okay. Part two. You guys chose, yes. Harris. Okay, you guys chose part two. Yes. Okay, so what's the gossip on you? We have equanimity. We have beauty. Ooh, sexual energy. We have black. I'm hearing I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Billie Eilish. Okay, don't know why I'm hearing that. Oh, like be careful what you wish for kind of vibe, I think. We have Tower, which is Scorpio, Aries energy, so water, fire energy. Then we have more water with the Page of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what is the gossip on you? Ooh, some people are talking, okay, some of you are new in certain places, certain spaces, whether it be at school, at work, or like just a new environment, a new hobby, something, right? I'm getting a big vibe that you guys shift the room. So I would not be surprised if this is a group where whenever you enter a new space, people may react strongly to your energy. So sometimes it's a good way, sometimes it's a bad way. Sometimes it's, you know, people instantly dislike you and they don't know why. Maybe people feel triggered by you, or it's the opposite, where people gravitate towards you and you're extremely magnetic. Because what's being said about you is there's something very different about you. Like the Tower card is all about unexpected change. So people are talking about that if you're new somewhere, that you bring absolute like shift in dynamics wherever you go, and it triggers people or makes people feel some type of way. Or you can meet the most secure person on earth, but as soon as they meet you, they start questioning themselves, they start doubting themselves, they start developing insecurities that they didn't even realize that they would even have, because they were probably surrounded with people who didn't trigger them, people who didn't make them question things, okay? I don't think you guys do it on purpose though. For others of you, this is not about being new anywhere. This is in general, like people are saying that you've changed. Your whole persona has changed. Who you are as a person has changed, okay? For some of you, it could be physically. I don't think that, I mean, it could be, but I was about to say, I don't think that this is my pile. I feel like number one's my pile, but the reason why I'm bringing myself into this is because you guys watch me, you guys see what I look like on camera. And have you guys noticed that I look different in most of my videos? 1 minute I'm big, then I'm small, then I'm light, then I'm dark, then it's this, then, you know, I'm always changing things up. So that's what made me think that perhaps some people perceive you guys as physically different, but I was talking more of like who you are as a person, but that's making me think that it could also be physically, okay? So with the Tower card, yeah, people are saying that you've changed, and it's been very sudden and very random, sporadic, I'm hearing. We have black, so this could be in the sense that some people see you as someone who's shifted in a way where you're being more into your darker energy. Not necessarily bad, like evil energy, but more like tapping more into an energy that maybe you were too afraid to tap into. So you know, if you're in your if you've been in your people pleaser stage where you're just like on my P's and Q's, wanting to make everyone happy, wanting to keep the peace, Libra comes to mind when I'm saying that. However, you guys could be tapping more into a very assertive sort of position where you're just like, you know, it is what it is, this is who I am, and I'm standing on business. Like, you guys are being talked of in that way. So the gossip is that you have shifted, you have changed, but you've become more assertive, okay? We do have the Page of Cups, okay? So Page of Cups is more about like expressing emotions, but it's in a very like, I wouldn't say naive, but in a very like inexperienced sort of way. I will clarify that actually before I say too much. Where's the, is it all the way there? I don't want to edit this video too much. I don't want to edit this video too much. Could we clarify this Page of Cups? Could we clarify this Page of Cups? Okay. Ooh, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, you don't have much. Okay, I'm getting, for some of you, the gossip is you don't have much time or much energy to give. Like, you guys are very diplomatic. You'll give love, you'll check on everyone, like, hey, how's it going? Like, you'll give a little bit of love and a little bit of like, how's everything going for you? But you're not gonna give too much of your time and your energy because you guys are very much focused on the whole game, okay? I feel, oh, I'm getting working smart as opposed to working hard. Like, you're not doing too much, but you're going to gain a lot. So instead of working hard, you guys are working smart. This seems a little bit opposite to Pile 1. Oh, some people are saying you guys don't have to work so hard because you're pretty. Because we literally have beauty, or you're handsome, whatever. You know, whatever you prefer. You have sexual energy, beauty. People are saying you have pretty privilege. Like, you don't have to work as hard to gain. Because when I look at the Page of Cups, this is giving, like, I can give a little bit of love, I can give a little bit of effort, a little bit of energy, but I can't give too much. But I clarified it and I got the 10 of Pentacles, which means even if you give a little bit of love, a little bit of time, a little bit of attention, a little bit of energy, you guys seem to be gaining more than what you're getting because you're working smart, not hard, okay? So some people are saying that you have pretty privilege, and that is further backed up by the beauty and the sexual energy. Some people feel like you have the power to persuade. So you could, if you're a woman, you could be tapping into your darker, your dark femininity, which is not necessarily a bad thing as long as you don't abuse it, you know? But people are saying overall that you are balanced, okay? We have equanimity, so you refuse to work super, super, super hard and gain nothing. So you're kind of just like, listen, I'm gonna put this amount of effort, all right? Because this is doing too much. Like, you're not gonna overextend yourself. You are within balance. Anytime you feel like you've overgiven, whether it be to a relationship, Paris, sit down, please. Well, anytime that you feel like you've overgiven to a relationship, or overgiven to a work situation, or overgiven to just people in general, too much of your time and energy's been sucked out of you, you retract it and you're like, I need to go back to myself. I need to pour myself a martini. I actually don't know what that tastes like. I don't even know what martini looks like, but I hear it a lot. So it's like, I need a break, or I need a nice ice cream, or I need an iced coffee, whatever it may be, whatever you're interested in, you know. So people are talking about that you have that balance of femininity and masculinity, regardless of what gender you are. So people really admire that. I'm not getting anything bad by it. I mean, some people may feel some type of way that you don't have to work as hard, but I'm not really getting a bad vibe overall, you know? And we do have a yes, and that's your advice card. So you guys are very much in your era of just trying to be more confident in yourself, more secure in yourself, and it's showing up. If you wanted to know a specific answer and you're like, oh, I just wanted to know what's going on, or I have a feeling that this is being said about me, or this is the vibe I'm getting and I just want a confirmation, yes. The answer is yes, whatever it may be. Okay, whatever you're wanting to go towards, whatever, yes. So that can mean anything you want it to mean, okay? I'm going to move on to the last part. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you do want a personal reading, just email me. I have yet to get back to a few people, actually. And if you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. I have recently uploaded a video there too. Okay, so power 3 we have within the next few weeks. So what's the gossip on you? We have transcendence, and then we have royalty. We have I'm jealous of you. Oh my god, there's always one power like that. We have loyalty, royalty, and loyalty. We have the chariot, which is Cancer, water sign energy, and then we have more water with the Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So what's the gossip on you? So people are talking about the fact that, again, similar to part 2 a little bit, transcendence is change, but within yourself. Like transcendence is like I'm doing the inner work, I'm doing shadow work, okay? You guys are actually shifting to a higher vibration. You could be eating healthier foods, surrounding yourself with happier, healthier people, making good friendships, being in good relationships, or just changing your standards so that you can attract healthier options, or just, you know, repel ones that are not healthy, you know? Like your manifestations could be speeding up, okay? But people are seeing on the outside that you are changing. Like there's something about you that's very different, you know? But it's growth. It's a good change. It's not like, oh my God, I miss the old you kind of change. It's like, no, you're growing, you're evolving, okay? The gossip is that you are very good with your words. Okay, one second, Kara, sit down. You are very good with your words. We have the Knight of Cups. So there's something about the way you come across. People may feel like you're very charming. For some of you, this is your words. For others of you, it's just your charm. Like maybe the things that you've got going on. You're very kind. Some people are talking about how you're able to really help people out, especially when they need it. Okay. But we have Chariot. So Chariot is ruled by Cancer. So Cancers are very much in their emotions, and a lot of their decisions are guided by their intuition and their emotions as well. So people are talking about that you make decisions based upon your emotions, and not necessarily in a toxic way where you have poor emotional regulation. It's more like it feels like an inner guidance. So whenever you take up a new responsibility or something happens, you feel divinely guided to it. So if you are in a job, for example, and you feel like this is not aligned for me, you're going to leave it. Some people may see that as like, why are you hopping from job to job? But you're just kind of like, well, it just doesn't align with me, and that's it. I'll try and find another one. Or the opposite, where you're like, I feel guided to try this new job, or try this new hobby, or try this new thing, because that's what I feel guided towards. Or some of you guys have been in a particular situation where you left certain places, you left certain spaces, or maybe even jobs, relationships, friendships. 1 second, Harris. And it's always been the right timing. God's protection. It's always been the right timing. Because whenever you've decided to leave, shit went down after you left. So it's kind of like people feel like you're very much divinely guided. Like things work out for you, but not in a way where like you're just lucky, but in a way where it's kind of like they worked out for you because you trusted yourself and your intuition to guide you to the right place, okay? So people are seeing you as very wise. We do have loyalty and royalty. So the gossip on you is you guys are very loyal. And even if, say for example, say for example, somebody was to do you wrong, like you're not the type of person that will like spill all their secrets if you're no longer friends with someone, or you're no longer in a relationship. You like, if it's ended, it's ended. You move on with your life and focus on yourself. For some of you, if you're in a connection, people are talking about this connection, and they're saying that your connection is very much built on loyalty and respect, okay? And they see that you are very loyal to your partner. But if you're not in a relationship, people just see you as someone who's very loyal, you're a very good friend, you're a very good lover, and you're somebody who's very devoted in general, okay? But with this royalty, yeah, people are talking about how you move with respect, okay? People can't disrespect you. People change their aura around you. Like, there's something about your energy that just makes people feel like, I can't mess up with this power 3 person, you know? And I'm not just talking about like connections, romantic ones. I'm talking about in general. Like, there's a general, like, you may feel like some people fear you because it's kind of like, some people could be joking and laughing with other people and unserious, or maybe even having bad banter, whereas with you, they're like very respectful, they lower their tone, they perceive you in a certain way, and it's because you have like very royal energy, okay? But in the back we do have I'm jealous of you, so you could have people that are jealous of this trait, because wherever you go, you command respect. And it's not even that you have to do anything, it's just you respect yourself, and then everyone else falls in line and respects you. And I feel like that's just a rule of thumb with everyone. I mean, fair enough, there won't be, but not everyone's gonna respect you, you know, in life. But the thing is, you respect yourself, so it makes people kind of double take, you know? And people feel like, yeah, you know what, Power 3, I see it. Okay, but we have within the next few weeks as your advice. So something could be happening in the next few weeks. I will clarify what that is. I don't know why I didn't clarify for pile number 2 when they got yes. I'm like, what was that yes regarding? But let me clarify for you guys. Within the next few weeks, what is this referring to? Okay, ooh, something that you've been working really hard on. You've been waiting for something. You may even question whether it's truly yours, if it's really gonna happen for you. But I see you celebrating, yeah. Cause, okay, I got, whoa, okay, there's too many cards that I just pulled out right now, because I was just pulling out the one that was in front of me. And we have the 4 of Wands, which is like a celebratory sort of card. Okay, someone could be graduating as well soon. We have the Queen of Wands, okay? This is about a woman or man, just the energy alone, just knows what they want and they're going after it, and they're not afraid to do it by themselves. You guys have been persevering when it comes to something, like hell-bent on making something happen. And then we have the 3 of Cups, which is like a celebration. So within the next few weeks, you have so much to celebrate about. You're going to be very emotionally fulfilled by it. And I think it's because of the way you conduct yourself, the way you come across. So congratulations in advance, whatever that is. This could be a graduation for some of you, okay? For some of you, it could be like you are the opposite, where you're starting something academic. You're going into university, or I'm hearing acceptance for something, so it doesn't have to be those things, but those are examples. Approved for something, maybe a house loan or something like that. Approved for something. Maybe you guys needed to get registered for something, but regardless, there's something to celebrate. It could be anything, okay? But that's all I'm getting. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want a personal reading, just email me. If you want to join my membership, the starting tier is at £2.99. Bye, guys.